and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, my name is Betta, and I'm so glad that you found me just as I found you. Yeah, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Anyways, it is me, myself, and my bololo today. So anytime you see me and my bololo show in front of your face, just know fire hair content agwan. Don't touch anything. Keep watching, and if you have not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for now? Should I fry plantain on your head first? Please click the subscribe button, jare. So today we'll be installing my 5x5 closure wig. Because our frontal wigs are beautiful, and there's a current craze around. Everybody wants to install a frontal wig, which is admirable. I love it. I love frontal wigs, don't get me wrong, but I feel like they are not feasible for everyday use as much as your closure wigs. Good enough, we now have closure wigs that mimic the frontal look, but you know, in a miniature version. And one of those wigs is 5x5. We have 6x6, and some people are really generous now. They're making 7x7 closures. Today we'll be installing this wig. Yes, I recurled it because Nigerian vendors are overzealous. I'm not a curly girly. I don't really like too much curls on my wig. I decided to recurl again, and that's what I have done here. That's why it looks like this. I decided to use my Velcro rollers because they give curls, really nice curls, but not so much. This is what the lace looks like. I love this particular brown lace because on days when you don't feel like installing the wig, it's going to come in handy. Like, it's not too white, it's not shining everywhere. Everybody knows this is a lace. You get it? Just blends into my skin, especially as a dark-skinned person. First things first, what do you need for the installation process? You need your wig, of course. You need a rat tail comb. You need your spray. So this you can use, and you can also use a glue depending on how long you want the installation to last. If you want the hair to be in place for more than 24 hours, I would strongly recommend you use the glue. I got this off eBay, just in case you're wondering where to get it in the UK. And the next is your melting spray. So this is not really essential because when I used my butterfly spray, it gave me the realistic look I was looking for. But if you're extra and you just want it so good, then I would recommend using a melting spray. By the way, this melting spray is from a vendor in Nigeria called Love Beauty Hair. Yeah, and it's really fab. I also have rubbing alcohol just to clean the base and make it ready for installation. And I have my cotton swabs to help clean the base. I also need a concealer or foundation, whatever works for you, just to make the, you know, the part visible and defined. My powder comes in handy if I need to hide the lace after installation. This is not really essential, but if you need it, then fine. Enough talking, let's get to it. So like I said, this is already brown. I don't need to do so much with it, but if you want to, you can tint your lace with whatever you please. So some people use lace tint mousse, but like I said, this is brown enough. It's very close to my skin, so I don't really need to do much. So I'll just go in with my foundation brush anyway and just sweep through to give it a more realistic vibe, you get what I mean? Putting the leftover foundation on my lace just to make it a bit darker or more realistic. You can see? So this is how it looks now. I'll just put that on. So the wig is mostly styled because it came that way. I didn't have to do so much because it was already styled. I just had to, like I said before, recurl to give him my own personalized curling pattern. I'll take off my rollers off camera and we'll see what we're working with. So I'm just going to lift up the flap. I'm lightly applying the rubbing alcohol onto the swab. I'm just cleaning everywhere I know the spray is going to go and where the lace is meant to sit, because I've got makeup on my face, so obviously makeup would have gotten there, just to give it a clean base. Just let that dry up, you know, a bit. Next, I'm going in with my butterfly shadow spray. Ensure that spread out evenly. Let that dry up a bit and become a bit tacky before you apply your lace on. I don't know, I don't have a fan. As you can see, it's already getting tacky. Can you see that? It's getting tacky. It's time to apply the lace. And at this point, you just use your comb to make sure it's sitting on top of that glue. You don't have to do this, but because I'm extra and I want this to hold for a longer period, I know it's not going to last as much as the glue, but just to give it that extra hold, I go in with one layer on top of it. Again, let it sit. Don't just apply your band onto it. Let it sit. When that has dried out, you just apply your band. I normally would apply my band very tight because I just feel like it works better that way. But please do apply it as you can tolerate. Don't go and pass out though. I'll leave that on for the next 10 minutes. Yep, okay, so we'll take this off now. Looking good already. Normally I'll use a shearing scissors to cut the lace off, but the shearing scissors is actually big, and the only time it works for me well is when I'm cutting the lace before installation. But if I'm cutting on my head, it's really difficult navigating the scissors because it's big. So I'm using a smaller one today. I'm using a smaller scissors to cut the lace, but I'll be doing that off camera because I don't want to miss it. Yeah, but basically the idea is cutting in an undulating pattern so it is not straight. And this is the material we're working with. As you can see, I did the undulating pattern, and this is what we're working with. So normally you can wear this on a good day, you can wear it out, it's looking fab. Just put your shade of powder on the edge just to give it a more realistic look, and you are good to go. But I'm Oliver Twist, I want more, so I'm just going to melt it a little more, don't judge me. And let's see what will work, because I don't want this to turn out messy like the other spray. I'll be putting just a bit and using the brush just to apply on the edges. Nothing fancy, just apply. So now that is done, I'll let that dry again, and I'll apply my band again for another 10 minutes, and we'll see what the end result looks like. That looks like it's dried. The reason why we let it dry off before applying the band is so that the product doesn't stick onto the band. The idea is for the product to be on the lace and do the job on the lace, and not it sticking to the band, if you get what I mean. I will apply like so. I'll take it off. I love it. Look at all that yumminess. Alright, to comb out my curls, I'll just spray my holding spray onto my comb just to keep the curls in place. I generally like to do it this way. And my lovelies, this is the final look. Are you feeling it? Because I'm feeling it. Like, ooh, I look expensive. Like, you don't have to go to the salon to go install your 5x5. It's just pretty much easy if you've got the right, tools to do it. This already came styled, so I didn't have to do so much. Another very important factor is the lace. Make sure you're patronizing a vendor that understands what it means to give you quality lace, because you cannot be expecting a quality install from a jeans lace now. Just look at this, it's giving luxury. Like, the wig itself is luxury. Hello, it's not cheap. Tell me what you think in the comment section, and tell me if you've learned a thing or two, and if you'll be trying it out. Well, thank you for sticking with me to this point and for watching my video. Let me know in the comment section if this is something you're going to give a try or not. Well, so I see you next time. Stay beautiful, and do not let anybody tell you you are not worthy. Bye.